Hello everybody, this is Abraham with North Shore Computer Services, and what we got here today is iconic deck, reel-to-reel. It's a Pioneer RT-909. What we're going to do is take a stroll through this deck. I have it taken apart and then we're going to put it back together. So first thing first, let's turn it off and take the reels off. Those are some nice metal reels. And we'll take the top off. Take the bottom off. Now to take the bottom, I need to kind of put it in play mode. Oh, gotta take the knobs off. The play lifts rollers. Okay. That's what it looks like on the inside. This is a very heavy-duty machine. The steel and aluminum that they're using is just amazing. Look at the thickness. This is pure aluminum. There is no it's not some kind of cheap imitation plastic or anything. Nope. This is real stuff. Everything on here is made to last a long time. Everything except capacitors. Capacitors are the ones that bring this machine to its knees. Let me turn it around and we'll take a look on the inside. This deck was produced somewhere around 1982, and it's been working no problem for the most part. We have recorded a few masters with it, and presently after we recorded some music, the recording portion of the deck stopped working. I'm gonna go closer to show how this thing looks on the inside. So it has 3 motors. These 2 are for driving the reels, and the bottom is driving the capstan that pulls the tape along the head. It is a 3-head machine, but in reality it's a 4-head machine. It has 2 play heads, 1 recording head and 1 erase head, so it's a 4-head machine, whereas machines that don't have the auto reverse would not have another play head on it. This is the recording board, or the board that controls the recording, and one of the capacitors on here has failed, so it's recording but not very well. That's how I know it's capacitor, because some recording is going through. But what is unusual about it is that both left and right channels have gone bad, so maybe a switch or something, I don't know. Got a big transformer for supplying electricity to all the boards. Over there is a logic board, so it does have a little computer in here. I believe this may be noise reduction or something. And let's see, this is a play, so this one is the play heads go into here. And I honestly don't know what this board does. It's got a lot of adjustments on it. I just haven't looked close to it. There is a schematics available for it, but when I opened this up in hopes to finding what causes the recording issue, I found that this machine does not use any connectors. So everything just runs wire from a point on the board to another point on another board. So repair on this one, you really need to know what you're doing. So I'm just cleaning it up, and then I'm probably gonna give it to someone who worked on these before. It's not going to be easy to find. Those guys are still around, but they're hiding. There is a label when it was last serviced, which was 25 years ago, year 2000. So last time that this deck was in service, and it looks like some capacitors have been marked, so looks like they've been replaced. It has seen good use, so I'll show you how I know that. So let me turn it around. This is the bottom of the deck. That's the fuse panel right there. The logic board, the recording, I guess the universal board here. Peak indicators. This is the digital counter. Now all these devices today are tiny. I mean, they're like really, really tiny. And how I know that it's been used quite a lot is you can see the gap on the playhead. So this playhead is got those black dots on it. This is how it should be. No dots. And this playhead has one channel that has a little black line on it, and the other channel doesn't. So you can see that black line clearly. That means, come on, this line right there. That means the heads really need to be replaced on here. But it does play, and it plays okay. And they have the direction. So this adjustment here is for play into this direction, going this way, and this playhead is for direction going the other way. The bad thing is, even though you may be playing mostly normal, left to right, but all three heads have to face the tape, no matter which way it goes. So even though I don't know if that head was used a lot or not, but it would be same mileage on all three. And here's the erase head right here. On all four heads would be same mileage. Interestingly, I've seen so many tape players. That's what I did before I started doing computer work or computer repair. Never have I seen an erase head worn. And the reason for it is it's not made of the metal. That is usually made from something really, really hard, like ceramic, and rarely gets worn out. So it's like glass, because erase head simply has to excite the magnetic surface of the tape to scramble all the information on it so you don't hear the music. That's how it erases the information. On a computer, there is no erase head, because on a computer, you really don't erase anything ever. You just rewrite or flip ones and zeros. This is the analog technology, so it needs an erase head. There are no ones and zeros on the recording part. There are ones and zeros going through here because this is digital system. There are ones and zeros going here. This is a digital system. There are ones and zeros that control the play and stop and directions. Let's put it in a mode where it actually runs in an open configuration. So let's see. All right, I got the deck stood up. I'm not going to connect it to any kind of amplifier, although I have one. So we're just gonna have, we're gonna go through the play and stop. Come on. What's going on? All right. These have to be wound. The tape gets fed this way. Anytime you see a fancy movie with a fancy lab that do fancy things, they always have a reel-to-reel on there. Why? It just looks wicked. All right, let's see. If we, I don't know, okay. There you go. So that's how it works. It's amazing and relaxing to watch how this thing just spins those reels. When it plays music, you know what? Why shouldn't we play music? Let's see. This is stop. We should play music. Whenever I turn this on, it's like a pacifier. It is amazing technology, and I think that manufacturers should bring something similar back. People like record players. It has a relationship with this, where you see something spinning and you hear the music playing. It just makes you feel good. Oh, come on. I don't remember where the ins and outs. We'll just try something. Plug this in. All right, so we got this soundbar amplifier. See if we turn it on. Come on. Okay, I can see the lights. Maybe it takes a few minutes. Let's see. I don't remember which button does what. So this is the fast forward. This side is empty, so it's not going to have anything, but the other side is good. And the reason that I thought, well, why not connect something and play? Because this one has auto reverse, so we don't have to do anything but wind the tape a little and play backwards. Well, it would be nice if there was some. Oh, I may not have connected it correctly. I just plugged it into one. So it must be the other one. No. Come on. Okay. input. Music. Volume. Well, of course, there is no music coming, so let's wind it some more. Okay. For some reason it's scratching. Nothing on this side, but this side has music. I just remembered I can't have this on YouTube. I'm gonna get copyright information notice. Oh well, a little bit probably is okay, we'll see. But here you have it. So if we fast forward it, all these options where it slowly stops and does those things were very, very expensive back in the 80s. When rollers come up and down, I'll show you. Let me pull this out. You can see when I push play how the rollers come up. And when I stop, they don't just drop, they slowly come down. This was hard to do. I have no idea how they did it, but here's the solenoid that controls it, and you can see when I stop how it slowly comes out. I don't know if it's just a lubrication of the type that makes it go slow, but this deck is over 40 years old. If this is 1982, man, it's 50 years old. Oh no, 40, 45 at least, yeah. 43, really old. All right, let's put it back together. Let's rewind it. You can enjoy watching how this thing runs. It's actually stirring up quite a bit of wind around around itself. And also when it stops, I don't know why, but I enjoy that sound. It sounds funny. No other machine does it like this. Or I should say, only reel-to-reels do it like that. All right, let's do that. We turned it off. Take our tape off. Disconnect our amplifier. And I'm just using a sound bar from Samsung TV. Works fine. Actually has decent range for the sound. Okay, let's start putting it back together, making it look nice. In order to put this back in, we have to lift the rollers. Okay. And we need a screwdriver. I think I had one here. Oh, I do. Just put tapes on it. I'm not gonna put everything back together, just a little bit. Make it look nice. When they were building these things back in the day, I don't think they knew that most, or not most, a lot of these will live in the year 2025. I don't think they thought that anyone would even use this technology. Actually, when they were building, I don't think they thought anything. They're just building, being happy that you can record music on something and then listen to it. Let's get these handles on. This little knob is for adjusting the pitch, and these, that's why there was no music. I turned them all down. This one actually has output control, and when you have output control, you can inadvertently turn off the music. And normally line out is not controlled. That's just outputting the sound through the line out port, but this one you can actually control. Well, you can control almost everything in this machine: the recording volume, the line out volume, a lot of stuff. So there you have it. RT-909 Pioneer from 1980s. Thanks for watching.